Hello and welcome to another Whiteman Motors special. First off, it's based on a 2005 Chevy Kodiak chassis, C5500 with a Duamax engine. But it's registered as a 2006 Gulfstream Endura. Now, walking on the motorhome, you can see at the front of this thing, it's just a standard pickup truck front, okay? I did add a couple items to the front of it. The biggest one I added to the front was the light bar. We had to do the light bar up front because we had to completely redo the cab over. The cab over on this thing was quite rotted when we got it. So I peeled the skin back on the cab over. I had to redo the interior frame. I had to redo the interior walling. And I figured, you know what? While I'm in there, I might as well add in the light bar because we added these on some of our other rigs. And this has been really, really nice for when we have to do night driving, which quite often we've done in this thing. And one thing in particular I really want to point out on this thing that I've really enjoyed over the years is the graphic. The graphic on this thing was designed by a former student of mine, and she's actually at University of Colorado right now. She is majoring in environmental design, and she's got a background in graphic design, and she did a great job designing it. We had the graphic put on by a professional, and it came out absolutely awesome. And I was really proud of the fact that she came through and made this thing look as amazing as it did. This is a slide-out motorhome. It has a big slide-out on the inside, as you're going to see when we go inside. But the graphic does make the motorhome look significantly better than it would have otherwise without the graphic. Now, on the back of the motorhome here, you can see we did a lot of custom additions. This is about a 200-pound bumper. This bumper is made from 3/8-inch plate. And the worst thing that happens on motorhomes in particular is, as people might know who've had them before, they're not really robust in the back of the motorhome. And if you were ever to get hit in the back of the motorhome on these things, they don't hold up very well. I wanted to make it so that way if anyone were to ever hit this motorhome, they would know it and it wouldn't do damage to the motorhome. And that also serves as a mount for our back door. Our back door has two pod lights above it to help loading at night in case you had to load at night. And then we also added in an actual ladder for getting on the roof. This ladder is an actual ladder you'd see on a construction site and not just some chintzy motorhome ladder that you'd see on the back that falls off easily. I also added in the exterior shower on this thing. This thing did not come with a shower previously, and having this exterior shower has been a great addition on our trips. Other than that, normal things on the outside of your motorhome. That's water storage, that's just plain storage, and another storage goes all the way across here. And with that, let's go ahead and go to the inside for a little trip on the inside. Come on in, follow me in. Watch your step on the steps, obviously, because they're automatic. Here we go. Now, the interior in this thing is where we did obviously the most significant amount of renovations on here, because originally this motorhome came with carpet flooring. Notice it does not have carpet flooring anymore. We put all new laminate flooring in here, the same you'd get in a house, and then I trimmed it out with aluminum rails. And also, what was the biggest difference in this thing did not originally come with double bunk beds. You notice we have two standard house single bunk beds. These are not your RV bunk beds. RV bunk beds, as you know, are a little bit smaller. These are full-size single mattresses and the memory foam. And one thing I really want to do with this thing is I want to maximize space as much as possible. And the way I did that, one of the ways I did that, is by adding in these little cubbies in here. These are absolutely great for storing electronics, books, anything that is just small and constantly rolling around and always gets in your way. These are great because it's right there. And this obviously is the supporting structure for the upper bed here. Now, along with having this as storage here, we also have storage underneath the bottom bed. The bottom bed has not as much storage as you would think, but it has a significant amount. And we can actually put a lot of stuff underneath here to keep out of the way. Because this dinette not only serves as a dinette, but has one of those legacy tables where you can flip this down, slide the table down, and now we have our fourth bed. So we can fit, technically, two people on the top bed here, on the top memory foam mattress, because this is a full queen bed up here. Full queen bed is extremely comfortable. This is part of the renovations I had to make. I had to redo a good portion of the inside here. I built these two little cabinets on the side here for the entertainment system that is tied to the TV. And another really cool feature on this that I don't want to brag about, but I do want to brag about, are these. These speakers are in custom designed speaker mounts that I designed specifically for these speakers that are also utilized up in the cabin up here too. I designed these because I never liked the original speakers that came in this thing, because they were really cheap, like flimsy bracketry mounted speakers, and they just weren't very good and they didn't sound very good. With these, not only do they sound good, but they look good and they're nice and compact and out of the way, and it's a real clean look to this thing, and I really kind of liked having that in here. One of the items we added in here too that not a lot of people might like, but I really like, are the blinds. These are the kind of blinds you would see more of like an expedition type of rig, like the roll-up style blinds. Now, going through the motorhome, it's in our kitchen dinette area. Fridge is gigantic for a motorhome, and that is underneath here is actually more storage. So if someone ever wanted to put more storage in, they could actually store things under this bed as well, because I wanted to make sure we had as much storage as possible, even though we never actually used it for anything. This wall was never part of the original design. I built this wall, and I also built the garage area back here. The garage area is one that I'm actually really proud of, because we fit a lot of stuff in this garage area. But we've fit 3 motorcycles in here. So 2 going this way, 1 going this way. We've hung 2 mountain bikes from the ceiling. Our helmets go over here. Our boots go down here. I have a little vise for doing repair work for whatever we have to do. This is my tool storage down here. And when the bikes weren't in here, down here also doubles as more storage. So you can see down here, we could keep more storage inside here, and this allows us to actually keep more stuff in here as we need to. The door on this thing is a little bit different than what you might expect. This door actually locks on the inside, so that way if anybody were to open it from the outside, they can't. You have to unlock it from the inside to get to it from the outside. And that's just done with the tabs here. You unlock it, just like you'd see in the center door. And we'll go around the outside to actually open it. It's a pretty simple door on this thing. It's just a big hinge, and it's an all aluminum door. It does have garage door springs on it, so they help assist it when going up and down. And the garage door just comes down like that, allowing us to go inside and load the bikes up.